Alright, hello, and thank you for joining tonight. There have been less streams lately, sorry for that, but work has been a bit hectic, so I just needed some time for myself and also catch up on some content plan, which hopefully I can share with you very soon. But here we are back to the Monday streams, and don't know if you have seen my guide about the seasonal event Moogle Treasure Troves, which I posted on various socials. It's a little infographic to get you started in case you haven't checked out this event yet. And I thought it would be nice if we would do some of this event now. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me, or if you need any help with it, then I'm on EU on light, but I can also hop over to chaos. So if you need a party, we can go. I have a healer to level, so some quicker queues are guaranteed. But let's speak with this Moogle here. So in case you don't have a Mokpendium yet, which is a nice, fairly new addition to the event, that you can actually track the duties which are included in the event, and also it has some weekly objectives which you can complete, and it also has a big Ultimok challenge which you can complete once during the whole event period. So this one is Treasure Dungeons, which is very nice if you can grab a few people and go down to the treasure dungeons, get some nice loot, nice rewards, fun music, and you also get 50 of the Moogle tomes. But what is interesting for us is the two weekly objectives. So obviously the one called weekly objective is one which you will get every week. This is a personalized duty. It's not exactly personalized for you because it can include duties which you don't have unlocked yet. So luckily this is the one I have, so we will go and do this one. But if you see question marks here, it simply means that it's a duty which you don't have unlocked yet. But this will reward 20 tomes. And then there's a mini-mock challenge, which is usually some kind of other activity. So it has like triple triad and fates usually. I can check if I actually have this NPC unlocked. So it gives you the name of the NPC you have to play triple triad against. It can't be just anyone. But we can have a look if this guy is actually unlocked. If he is, then I will go and play some cards. If not, then I can go and do the fates, because gemstones are always nice. Plus I can also level my job. This is a nice way to get some DPS leveled up, because you can easily do fates on a DPS, and especially when this event is on, there are quite a few people doing these fates, so most likely you will find a group for yourself. And you can also check here the standard objectives, so a list of all the duties which are included in the event, and it will also show you how many Moogle tomes you can get for it. Quite often there are like small level dungeons from Realm Reborn, which is nice because if you are a smaller player, you can easily get a group for these dungeons even as a DPS at this time. And the other type of duties are usually Alliance raid, normal raids, and some normal trials as well. So this time we have the whole of the Heavensward trial, Heavensward raids, the normal raids, and we have the Realm Reborn Alliance raids. The MSQ dungeons like Castrum and Praetorium are also usually included in this event. So if you are doing the MSQ roulette for lots of XP and tombstones, then you get some extra in it as well. The PvP areas are usually also included, and these are some stuff which I don't have unlocked. This is my alt character, by the way, because I have actually everything on my main what I need from this event. So let's have a look at the rewards what you can get. So this is the special item for this season. It's a donut earring. I have already way too many stuff in my glamour dresser, so I don't need another earring, especially if I'm not going to wear it. There's also a ring, or also glamour item, and there are some mounts, chocobo barding, hairstyle, music, emote. What I'm after this time is the casual attire coffer, because that one has a nice pair of shoes in it and I don't have it on this character. Also some of the furnishing, because I have like two crafters unlocked on this one, but none of them can make any furniture, so I might get some of this furniture and save a little bit on its pricing. And it's also a good idea to get the MGP Platinum card, because you can get the MGP for it, and there are lots of events which are using the gold saucer currency, so that's a good one as well. But yeah, mainly it's going to be the casual attire, and I wanted to get the Glade gazebo, this one. That would look nice in my garden. So I do have a healer to level up. My white mage is 68. Let's go a little bit to the side because someone is doing performance. Yeah, so let's level my white mage and have some people with the guns. I will hazard to do wait a second, I need some company buffs. Okay, and I need some food. Okay, I will hazard to do a leveling roulette, and maybe I get the dungeon what is included. If not, then we will just do a selection of the random dungeons and see what we get. Obviously it's going to be an insta pop because I'm a healer. So let's see what we get. Is it going to be one of the event dungeons or not? Come on, 2 DPS. You waited half an hour for this duty to pop. White mage has this new dash now. That looked quite pretty. Okay. I don't think this one is included, but never mind. We will go and have some fun. I always forget that I don't have AoE yet. Okay, how many are we going to pull? Do you think? Quite a bit. Okay. Fine by me. Yeah, I don't mind if the tank is pulling more if they can handle it. And there's me forgetting that I have a dash. will be pretty much chain healing, but it's a nice big ball. We'll be fine. Okay, DPS seems to be good. Things were dying quickly. I will just, as soon as this burn off the tank. It's definitely a lot easier to keep up with the tank now that we have this dash, so I think I'm happy with that. Okay, that's the first boss done. Keep some loot so I can get Grand Company tokens. Everyone gets a region. And this level, if the tank is pulling wall to wall, which is perfectly fine if they can handle it, don't expect to do too much damage as a healer. Hey Banana, how you doing? Doing well, good. I'm good, finally back to streaming. Was not really finding the time for it for a while, so we'll try to keep up these Monday ones and see how it goes. Just catching up on the seasonal event on my alt, which I wrote about last week in the Final Fantasy Fridays. This tank really knows what they are doing. I like good tanks. I need to check the name settings when we are out of this dungeon because I didn't meant to have the party members' names on. Of course I went with one of them. I'm pretty sure that this tank is not a sprout. They are too good to be a sprout. Okay, second boss done. Nice. Nice quick dungeon run. These ice sprites are hitting so big. it's really not helping that I don't have my AoE damage on this level yet. These banana smileys you are posting, they are so cute. The sacrifice we have to do for a speedrun. Chain healing. I have my high level abilities on my skill bar as well, but can't use them yet. Too small. Hey Vesper, how you doing? Nice to see you, girl. Got back to leveling my alt, my small Lana, so maybe I get to DRS on her one day. Are we getting one more jump from the dragon, or can we kill it? No, one more jump. Would have been too nice. Come on, dragon, land. Let's finish you. I refuse to heal anymore. Okay, that's the leveling roulette done. It wasn't a Moogle Tom dungeon, so... But I got 2 commendations. Someone liked my healing, nice. Okay, let's adjust those name settings, which I managed to mess up. I wish that you could just save these settings. Now it should be better. So let's have a look which one was my weekly challenge. Fist of the Father. Okay, let's go for that one. help some Heavensward raiding people. Hopefully it will pop soon, but in the meantime I will go and check if I have that triple trial NPC open. He's a tricky one because he's related to one of the Realm Reborn dungeons, so I might not have him, but by the looks of it I do. Yes, here's our little guy. So while I'm waiting for the duty, let's play with him one. Okay, he's easy. No special rules, and I don't really have collected cards on this one, so they will be all rubbish. I'm so bad at this. Told you I'm bad at this. Okay, do I actually need to win to get the thing? Yes, I need to win against him. Okay, I need to get better at this. I prefer Queen's Blood from FF7 Reverse. Triple Thread is just not for me. Especially not with sloppy cards. And the duty pops, so we'll just throw some random cards in there to finish this quickly. And watch it, I'm going to win now that I'm not taking it seriously. No. Never mind. Let's go for that raid and we will play with him again after. Hey, no first timers. Then everyone is here for the Moogle tomes. I like these raids, they get done so quickly. It's always nice to get them in roulette. And the music is good. As my bestie would say, we are only here for the music anyway. This is not the banger music yet, the next one will be the boss music. Thank you, Tank, for taking the ad off me. That's very kind. This is the good music. Oi! That was not nice, Mr. Oppressor. Let's not stand next to the tank, shall we? Don't know why is he tanking it sideways, but never mind. Okay, the second one is coming now, and back in the days you meant to kill these at the same time, because if one of them dies, the other one triggers a self-detonate, and you also meant to be separating them because you wouldn't be able to hit them, but doesn't matter anymore. But the other day, they killed one of them so quickly that we almost got a wipe here. I never seen that in my life. Okay, let's get out of here before we get all the loot. Okay, so that was my weekly Moogle objective. That's 20 tombstones. And let's try to beat this guy again. But to do this the clever way, I will sign up for an alliance raid roulette. But I will be cheeky because I will swap to samurai, which I don't remember how to play. But it's level 50, so no matter if I sign up for Alliance Raid Roulette, it will be one of the Alliance raids from Realm Reborn anyway. So get some XP on my samurai. And in the meantime, we will try to beat this guy. Probably I need to pay attention to what cards he has on the side and plan against them. But I'm bad at planning. Or maybe not too bad. Or am I? We will see. That's a win! Nice! And he even gave me a card! Yoo-hoo! Okay. Thank you for the card. And that means I can take out another Minimog challenge. So let's go back to Gridania and get my item coffer. Where is that Moogle? Oh, someone is playing a concert here. I don't recognize what they are playing. Anyway, here's our Moogle. So, now I can get my attire coffer. And since we are here, number 3 in the queue, so we will get into the next alliance, which is nice. But since we are here, I can also unlock the All Saints Week event. It's nice to level DPS with roulettes when you have other things to do on the side, so while you are waiting you can just get on with MSQ or quests or whatever. But I barely got to the quest location and the roulette popped. It was indeed less than 5 minutes, which is nice. Probably I should remove skills from my bar which don't exist anymore. haven't played Samurai in ages, but I have jobs unlocked on this one which I want to practice a bit more. We will see how it goes. I don't have much more food left, so let's eat some fish. I think that's more or less the correct way for my skills. I think so. Yeah. Looks okay. We will see. I know that this raid can get a bit boring when you constantly get it in Alliance raid, but I just love the Crystal Tower aesthetics. It's such a nice view. All these blue and crystal and the lights. And it's fast. I think they changed that attack. I think that used to be a cone AoE and now it was more like in every direction. Okay, are we going to get frozen or not? That is the question. No, but I need to take lightning here. At least I remember my positioners. That's something. Can I fit there? No. I was hoping that I'm tiny of a cat and I can fit there, but boss said no. Sorry healers, I'm a bad melee. One day I will learn how to play melee properly. I'm more a caster and healer person. The only melee I like is tank. It's a melee where you can make mistakes because you have enough HP to survive. This one dies so quickly, there's no point to put my dot on it. Just spank the dragon. Any more? Yes, that. After this alliance raid, we will get back to healer and do the dungeons. This was the only one where I could trick the system that I'm getting participating alliance raid while also doing roulette. Oh, I pressed the right one. Okay. I really need to take my own lesson and use True North a lot more instead of trying to find my positionals. Like now. Ow. My bad though, I shouldn't have dodged next to the tank, but see, sometimes being a mentor means that I make mistakes and you can watch me make mistakes so you don't have to do them. Okay, this one can get a dot. Don't really know why, but I decided that it will get a dot. Okay, next question. How many people are going to die to the ice mechanic? He will definitely get a dot. But I should also try to be a nice DPS and actually do some mechanics instead of just doing damage. Am I tanking him? No. Okay. What a lot of people don't know here, that when you get these purple markers, you are meant to be taking it to these ads to shrink them down, and then you can damage them more easily. I wanted to greet, but I won't. Probably I could have, but I wasn't brave enough. Okay, let's spank the big guy. He might die very quickly as well. Let's be nice DPS and do some mechanics. And like, don't stand in the orange because the healers will hate me. There should be one meteor coming down somewhere on this side. There it is. Some people here have some serious DPS because things are dying very quickly. Last time I was here with the red mage and I was about to do a backflip to get out of those AoEs, but then I realized I'm not a not a red mage this time. There's my meteor. Let's get some stickers on it. Okay, that was very quick. Any loot? Might get some gear which is better than the one which is on me. Got that one already. Okay, this was a very quick one. Alrighty, so how are we doing with the tomes 25? Do like this Halloween setting. Nice with the cobwebs and all that. Okay, let's go back to healer. I think from a few dungeons we'll get to level 70. So what I will do now, I will pick dungeons which are with the Moogle event. No, not picking the MSQ ones. You don't want to watch blah blah blah. Oh, the little Lala is very happy to be here. That's nice. And at least here I have AoE. Every white mage's best friend is the holy. And why do we like the AoE? Because, not because it's blinding people, but because it's stunning. And if the enemy is stunned, it can't hit the tank, so that's a mitigation. Oh, someone went to get the loot. These are nice people. Okay, let's stun these guys. Gives me a little time to heal the tank. What did interrupt me? I have no idea. But that was a time for a benediction. Okay, another old boss where people don't know the mechanics. So I will stand near this statue and maybe we will get the mechanics on me so I can show you. Yeah. When you get that marker on you, you're meant to be hiding there and not come out too early from the statue. But I've seen people die here in seconds because they didn't take the marker behind in time. I will just type into the chat to help them what they have to do next time. I do like these dungeons where you get some odd mechanics and you can show people what to do. Tank is not really waiting for me or for the other players and is running out of healing range. Dude, this is going to end badly. For you, not for me. And I will pay attention because I'm curious now, but I haven't really seen them using mitigations. Probably I should as soon as that bomb off myself. Okay, with this speed I won't be able to get up the chest, so someone else has to get if they want the loot. Too many bombs on people. And I need to chain here the tank so I can't take off all of the debuffs. Okay, let's play hide and seek with this boss. You can see where he's jumping, and then you run there if you have the debuff from that orb, and then he becomes visible again. There's our guy, just I don't have the buff. I love it that these old gaze attacks were also with a cone AoE, so you just had to get out of the cone and then you were fine. But now if it's a gaze attack you completely have to look away from it. These ones are dying so quickly, but if you have a look in the background you can see the demon ball, which you can get in many other places. At some places you even get to fight it. Here they are just decoration. Oh, come on, I wasn't in that. Okay, are we done? No, not yet. We have two more. And now we get the final boss, who is also appearing later in another duty. This guy here. If you have done the Heavensward Alliance raids, he will make a return there. Need to kill the ads before this circle gets big. And there's no point to keep hitting the boss because he's invulnerable. I think when you get the first two of these puddles on you, you can also hit it so you can save yourself. But the last one, others need to hit it off you. Yeah. At the first one you can hit it yourself. This was a bit close. But not as close as I've seen it once. Because once we barely had space to stand there on the edge of the platform. That was not good. I don't think I've seen any other mitigation from this tank, just Sheltron. So tanks, please use your mitigations. Yeah, this is the big one which you can't hit from yourself, so you need other people to rescue you. Okay, not level 70 yet. Yeah, because it's not a roulette. But this will go a little bit slowly. What we can do to make it more interesting, I will get this one out from here because we done this one already. So we don't have to do the same thing over and over again. But instead, I can either put in an alliance raid Don't know how many tomes it's giving though. Let me just check my thingy. Okay, so Alliance Raid is giving the same amount like a dungeon. So that's not really worth it putting it in without the roulette bonus. So what I will do then, I will add one of the raids. Done that one already. Done that one. You know what? We will go from the biggest one. I swear it's always these two dungeons. I was doing the same method on my main the other day, and the two dungeons I got from the random was the one we just did, and then this one. We will see how this one goes. At least I have a little bit more skills here. I don't like to spam the same dungeon for farming something, so I always put in a variety, but also I don't want to bore you guys with the same duty, so we are only doing a duty once. That's it. That's the rules. It would be nice to get to level 70 today. Might finish the day off with another roulette, so I get a little bit more XP there. Mind you, I could actually do a raid roulette on this one, the normal raid roulette, because it will only give me Alexander raids since I'm not 70 yet. So probably if we don't get to 70 from this one, then the next one we do will be raid roulette. These tornadoes are so annoying with a caster. It's fairly easy to get out of the way with a melee, but do I interrupt my heal or what do I do? But I like this dungeon. It looks more different than the Realm Reborn dungeon, so they really made a huge improvement in the Heavensward, how they designed the new dungeons. They are more outdoors fun and not that many indoor dungeons. Okay, let's find this guy. There he is. I'm not used to the white mage having the dash, so I need to remember to press that more often. barely have to heal this tank, which is nice. I think I only had to when he got caught in the tornadoes. Oh, you're staying? Okay. I thought that we are going to get a double pull, but no. Oh, he doesn't have many mitigations, that's fine. Okay. But that gives me time to go for the chest. He was going at such a nice speed at the beginning, I didn't know why it swapped to one group, but when I saw that there were no more mitigations left, that made sense. I will just stay in the AoE. I have so many heals that better not to move from there and interrupt the cast. Okay, this is another guy people usually get wrong, or like don't know what to do more, because you will see that he will drop some totems. And the first thing is that he drops a totem. So on these two people, and then on one of the totems it drops thingy, that circle, and you need to get the totem out of the circle, otherwise the totem will turn into a ad. But if you are clever, you place these totems far away from each other, so then you only have to move one out of this circle. And I was half blind. Because if you put them too close to each other, so I will move it a little bit. And yeah, if you put all of them in one spot, and then it drops the circle on it, then you have to move a lot of them. Don't stand in the water. Normally we say don't stand in the fire, but this time it's the water, because if you do stand in it, you get drowned. Sometimes water does spawn on you, so in that case you just need to move out of it, like now. But like even the settings changes when you get that water effect, so it kind of indicates that something is not right. And still I often have to scrape people off the ground here, because they just don't get it what they are supposed to be doing. Tank is fine for a little bit on his own. One more platform and then we are at the last boss. And fun fact, if you are leveling a blue mage, you can also get the whistle skill from this dungeon. Or you can go and hunt for these damel called giraffe looking things in the open world. And as always, kill the ads. And don't get knocked over by this guy. And you can either get knocked back here or you can use shortcast. There was enough space now, so I decided to get knocked back, but if you see that there's little space, just use shortcast or arm's length. And there's the ad again. Dodge, good. Come on. We can kill it or not. I was so hoping that we can kill it, but no. Okay, now I'm gonna use shortcast. Nice. That's a dead snake or whatever this thing was. This tank was alright, I will give them a comp. And we got some loot. Oh, I got 3 comms. Nice. Now, next time, because I'm still 68, we will do normal raid roulette. And it will be one of the Alexander raids anyway. No one here? Come on. I will go and speak with the lady then. If you are following my Final Fantasy Friday articles, then I will be writing about this event this Friday. Usually we get some returning characters in these seasonal events, and this lady is a returning one from one of the previous events. She's a voidsent. And we can go and find her companions while we are waiting for the duty to pop. I think this one is a cutscene though, so I will wait after the duty, because if I click on that cutscene, I'm pretty sure that the duty will pop as usual. How are we doing with tombstones? Got 13. That's not bad. I think I need 20 or maybe 30 for the next item I want to get. I did collect my reward for the triple triad and collected the one for the raid. I should have been more clever and I should have done this raid roulette before I went in individually for that duty, but it's fine this way as well. Okay, I will click on this guy and then the duty will pop. He's like he's a void sent and he has a void sent family, and we had to have them in the previous event. See, told you, I click on it and it will pop. So let's go for that roulette. And now he's helping this other void sent to find the inspiration for all things big. This is another one where people tend to make mistakes. They don't know what to do. But I see quite a few legends and necromancers in this group, so I think we will be fine. Okay, let's find this guy. Okay, what we need to pay attention to, at one point he will be casting boost, and then we will need to go to that purple corner there. No, it's not boost yet. And someone also needs to push those bombs away, or we will be in huge trouble. Now it's boost. Not many people know what to do. Oh my. Yeah, if no one is doing the bombs next, I will be doing them. Even though I shouldn't as a healer. Okay, we are getting bombs. Okay, now we are good. Yes, this is the raid everyone forgets on a weekly basis. Hey Zaikara, nice to see you. Sorry I didn't notice you sooner. I was focusing on not wiping. And usually when I'm a DPS, I go and do the bombs. But the tank is getting so much damage, especially if they are not that great at tanking, that I really shouldn't be doing the bombs as a healer. Gobi booms, yes. And when people forget the limit break in the last one. Seen that before. Okay. Let's do some more of these dungeons, which I haven't done today. Done that one already. And done the Heavensward one. So let's add in 2 raids. uh, you know, that's not a bad thinking, because if you are doing it unsynced, then you don't need the limit break, so it's not like a... Or if you are doing it with blue mages, you also don't need the limit break, so it's not a limit break specific thing, it's just a lot of damage, so that would make sense that at one point we would be strong enough even if we are synced down. But looks like not yet. I know that there are a few duties where it's like quite suspicious that you meant to be using limit break, because you are definitely getting it on full at one point, but we don't use it and nothing happens. Will be interesting to see if we ever get to a point where we don't have to use limit break in Alexander. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be pressing my AoE. I don't have AoE. I love having buttons which I can't use. This is so much better on Scholar because you can just let the fairy heal. Guys, don't stand in the sand. You get damage. Yes, it's at a very random level. And I'm clearly here with three sprouts who are truly sprouts, unlike me. Oh dear, this will be fun. But this is also one of the non-mandatory dungeons, so hopefully they will redesign it a little bit when they are doing them. Looking forward to see what they are doing with Halatali, because I enjoyed that one when I did it back in Realm Reborn, but not anymore. Yes, I agree, Chimera should be scarier. It's such a cool boss, I love the Chimera. And I love Coin Counter as well from Orumvale. I remember when the attacks were not telegraphed yet, and that was like a make or break point for a lot of people because they just couldn't get the body language of the boss. Oh, we're running, okay. Well, I suppose it's fine here too, as long as I don't have to stand in sand. Ow! Don't blow me up, please. There are a lot of things which you can solo on warrior or a paladin. The amount of times I had to finish bosses on paladin because everyone has died. Yeah, you actually had to kill the ad. Now no one is killing the ad anymore. Like, obviously people are just too strong these days and these dungeons don't get the item level sync. So I like the way how they redesigned the Kupo mines and stuff, because it's not hard, but at least it's showing some mechanics to people which they didn't. So hopefully they will put some mechanics into these ones as well. Okay, question of the day, are we skipping or not? By the looks of it, we are skipping. Good. Oh, poor Sabotender. I think the tank might die. Because they started hitting things. Oh no, they are here. Good. The other day when I got this, the tank wanted to skip, but then started to pick up aggro on things and died. I don't remember how far a series used to be, but I know that I had nightmares about that dungeon when I was still a sprout back in Realm Reborn. Of course it came for me. There are still 2 dogs there. And usually no one knows what to do there, and it's like you chain healing on healer because everyone is just taking damage. Ah, okay, I see. So it gets more and more dogs. Yeah, they just kept the 2 dogs. And people are still dying. And usually people don't know what to do at the uh, bird, which has the eggs, and everyone is hitting everything. I should have named this stream Realm Reborn History Lesson. Keep talking about stuff which is nowhere near in the game anymore. Yes, some things changed for the better on like sustainability of the game and making it more in line with expectations of a modern game. But on the other hand, there are things I'm really missing from it, like the cross class skills. Give me back my dot based scholar. And Bard was nice with its limit break, which was raising. No! This monk is really not getting what's going on. Okay, bye. I need to run. Okay, stay away now. Like, how many times did it happen and just not getting it? Why you guys are on your own? I need to run again. Okay, the dancer is not clever either. Running after the ball. It's not a Pokeball, you don't need to catch it. I'm so tired of it. Okay. I typed in the mechanics for them, so maybe they will learn for next time. Probably won't, but I tried. Well, at least I got 2 coms. But yeah, it was typically that completely lost sprout that I have no idea what is happening. I will just stand here and hit it. Amazing. Okay, I really want to get to level 70 today. So the last thing we will do is the high level roulette. Let's go. Oh. Oh! The healer abandoned them? Looks like it. Oh. The healer abandoned them. You always wonder when you get a duty in progress that was the person who left just like in a hurry and couldn't stay, or they thought that the party was bad, or what happened. Yeah, sometimes you just get those people who see the dungeon and then they say, nope, I'm out. I don't see any problems here so far. So yeah, probably person just insta quit as soon as they saw the dungeon. This one used to be a lot more difficult as well. They toned it down. NPCs can't do mechanics. And I'm silly, why do I cast Cure 2 when I have lilies? Never mind.
I will crush you underfoot. Savages. In the name of the Emperor.
I didn't actually get to do Heavensward on content because I was in the middle of the Realm Reborn patches still when Heavensward came out, and then I had to leave for a few years, and I came back during Shadowbringers. So I did Realm Reborn when it was still old, and then came back in Shadowbringers.
Enough!
Okay, who is going the right way now? Us or the mentor? Us. Wondering if this was meant to be like the MSQ dungeons from Realm Reborn. That's why you don't get any drops in it. And then they decided against putting it into the roulette. Yeah, I don't know what to do with those ones really. Because when I did Castrum and Praetorium, it was still when you could skip cutscenes, and I was watching the cutscene on my scholar, and then I come out of the cutscene and everyone is gone. But they left the mobs behind because obviously they were speedrunning it. So I died to those mobs they left behind, and like no one came to get me. No one told me, you silly person, press the come into the closed area button or something. They just didn't care about me, so that was really not a good experience for me. But probably what I would do with those, either just like you said, put them in the leveling roulette, because they are not that long anymore. So if you get it once in a leveling roulette, you can handle it fine. It's not that much of a time. Or because you can do them with NPC, just don't put them in the roulette if you think that they are too long. Oh. But I'm looked away, see? I'm totally looked away. Someone come to me, please. I can't even use rescue. Thank you, mentor, for saving me. was window, I was stuck in that two-person stack marker, but it didn't even let me rescue someone. I thought that I would be able to rescue someone to me. Yeah, I don't like it when someone says to the sprouts to skip cutscene. I, come on, it's part of the game. If they want to watch the cutscene, they get to watch the cutscene. Easy. Yeah, I love the coil mechanics, and I got this dungeon the last time, and people really didn't know what to do, so I was explaining all the mechanics to them, and they were like, "Oh, how do you know all these things?" And I wish they redesigned the coils that to a way that it kept its original mechanics, but you could add them to the raid roulette, because barely anyone is doing those fights, and it's such a shame because they are so good. But I still hate the SEM Prime because it gets to use Shadow Flare and I don't get it anymore. It's not fair. Was in Shadowbringers before I done the uh, coils at least unsynced properly, and I didn't know what the different mechanics were, and we went into try to do the avatar fight solo and just kept dying, and then I figured out when to stop DPSing to push it to the next phase, so you are missing the out on the missiles and you can actually solo it. I was so proud when I figured it out. Guys, that's really not nice. That poor bird was watching cutscene. Why did you pull? Come on. This is why we can't have nice things. It's always nice to have someone who is willing to sacrifice DPS for mechanics, but in those circumstances, it's completely understandable why. When I'm playing on an A, I don't really have a good ping either, so usually I play it for safety and do the mechanics, so those who can actually weave properly, they get to do damage. Guys, this is a stack marker, thank you. I don't think I had time to go to the correct spot, so I decided to just stay where I only get one damage. Oh yeah, my main on NA is Ninja. It's not fun. Probably I will switch my main to Viper because that's an other melee I'm sort of okay with. Thank LB. Why? Have you seen this? Why? No, don't move, don't move. Yeah, people don't know this mechanics either. Nor do they know chains. Thank you. Yes, but that was a stack marker. I haven't healed this much in my entire life. It would be so nice if we had an LB now. At least it's not a real DPS check anymore, but... Or is it? I think we are so dead. No. Okay. Why did I want this roulette? Oh, and the auto thingy picked up the wrong person. I always forget that my macro is designed for 8-man content. Can we kill it? Please. Thank you. I will give one to the mentor because he tried. Oh dear. At least I got 3 commendations. Just reading what you said about the bunny on your head. You know, I get that quite often on NA when I think that I still press the buttons in time but the bunny appears. I will check it next time if the damage actually goes through. Okay, that last dungeon was definitely an experience. So I think this is it for today. It was fun though, so thank you for joining everyone. And we should be around next week as well. Don't know yet what we will be doing. Might be doing some more Moogle tombstones, or go into some old Realm Reborn content and tell you how it used to be back in my days. But anyway, thank you for joining, people. It was fun. And have a good night. Bye bye.